Hello and welcome to another update video about the Enjin Coin, really interesting cryptocurrency project, and I think one that could in the next bull run really do well. So what has happened here with the Enjin Coin? Last video on the 30th of January. In the last video we did come into my target area here in blue, so we did drop quite a lot from up there here around 230 all the way into the middle of my target area, which is, let me just adjust this, which is between the 88.7% fib level at 121 and the 0.786 at 165. So we reached it. I told you back then though that I do expect another lower low because of my view of what Bitcoin is doing, which would be also based on the primary expectation that Bitcoin is dropping further. So that worked out. After a recovery, we have another lower low. Yeah, so this was not the final low. Another reason why I assumed it would not be the final low was that yes, the price did move into the target area, but where did it find support? Pretty much in the middle of nowhere. So either what you want is that the price finds support here at this fib level at 165 or here at this fib level at 121. But it found support somewhere in the middle of nowhere at 133. And you can see that this worked out because in the end it did come down once more to that 120 to 121 level. Okay, so is this it? Is this it? What I told you already back then or various times is that these target areas are not there for fun. They are the areas where with a high probability the price could be turning around and start its next move to the upside, okay? However, Enjin Coin has here pretty much maxed out already what it can do. It is as low on the indicators or as low in the target area as pretty much not many other cryptos, okay? There is a big risk that Enjin Coin is going to lose this 121 level. And if it is losing that level, there's a big risk because all that needs to happen is just another drop of Bitcoin and you're going through that 88.7% fib level and then you're going to land here at this previous low, which is sitting at 73 cents. That would be for me actually a more realistic level if I assume that Bitcoin is coming down once more, which I do. Primary expectation for Bitcoin is another Bitcoin drop of around 30%. And yeah, if we translate that to another drop here for the Enjin Coin, we could also see here, yeah, another 46% drop because altcoins are more volatile than typically Bitcoin. So there is a good chance, good probability that, yeah, we can see this drop once more, okay? So where could it drop to? As I said, 72 cents would be a possibility. That would be my primary expectation actually, that we are going to lose this level. If it is losing these 72 cents, then we have to go to the higher level wave count. Then we have to look at a different structure here because so far how I have counted this is that this here back in May 2020 was, so here a wave 1, then we had a wave 2 low in October 20. This here was a wave 3 in April 21. We had a wave 4 low here in May 21. And this here was a wave 5 back in November 21. To be honest, I don't actually think this was really the best way to count it. I think what would be much more likely is that what we have seen here from down here to this high, which is currently labeled as wave 3, that this was actually a wave 1 and you came down in a wave 2. What it did then here was another wave 1 and we've got another wave 2. Yeah, so that is a very likely possibility. What would also be possible that this here, as I said, was a wave 1. Then you came down in a huge wave A. This here was actually, all of this was part of the correction A wave B, and that we are now in a wave C. And in this scenario, let me just show you that. So that we actually made here something like a big A, B, C. In this scenario though, the price could drop below 66 cents, which was the low here back in May 21. I'm not sure if this is really realistic. At the moment, what I'd like to go with nevertheless would be the scenario that, let me just show you. Yeah, that this new wave began here and that we have an ABC correction here and that the price either could turn around now or drops once more to 75 cents. And at the latest here, it should turn around. that would be, from what the price can do and also what I expect from Bitcoin, be actually quite a realistic possibility. And from there on, then we could really start to new all-time highs. Yes, it would be quite a considerable drop still from where we are now, from the target area to the 75-cent level, but it is just what it is. Until we have an uptrend, a confirmed uptrend, we cannot really confirm anything really. You can also see that if we draw a trend line here, that the price is really still below this descending trend line, yeah. But the good news is that we are creating here a very beautiful descending wedge, yeah. So depending on how you want to draw it, you could draw it like that, something like that. Then you have quite a descending wedge that moves together very fast, contracting quite a lot. Yeah, that is one possibility of drawing it. I think that is actually a good way, because you've got this wick coming down here as well. So you actually have 3 touch points, so that's quite cool actually. Yeah, so from here then, what we can expect is at some point then possibly really a breakout to the upside. That would be very much in line with my expectation, that we drop a little bit lower maybe. Yeah, maybe wandering a little bit down here on this descending support line within this descending wedge, but it is generally a bullish pattern. So from here at some point, at any time really, we could break to the upside. I mean, bear in mind, the price already was at 485, yeah. So this is absolutely all within the scope here of possibilities. And what do I expect for the next major wave up? If this scenario plays out as I think, then we can expect in the next major wave up a price of 736 to 892, the 1.618 extension to the 200% extension. And that would be, let's assume you get really to the 75-cent level, which would be my primary expectation. Then you can expect here pretty much a 10x of the Enjin coin. All right, that is my view here on Enjin coin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. And if you really like the content, check out the channel membership. This will give you access to the Telegram live chat, the Discord server, and a weekly live stream. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.